Just spend a couple turns healing everyone, please. Thank you very much. And who do we go after next? Let's go after Congo. Congo has 5 military strength. I mean, ultimately, it's like they're crying out to be conquered, you know? Slowly now gathering together all of the city-states into one beautiful mess. I plan on just having full control over everything here. Maneuvers going in instead of a Gogi, by the way. I have so many horses coming in per turn now. I need to get through these horsemen a little bit quicker. Very strong units. Very strong units indeed. The city-states are dealing with the Barbs magnificent for me. Love it. We'll just keep bringing in my archers round. We've got Crusade arriving in Congo lands. They have Barbs here. That could actually be a bit of a problem. I don't want the Barbs killing my missionary. What's the range on my governor? Oh, it hits both of their cities. Don't actually need to move it. Fantastic. How many cities have you got at the moment? 3. So I might need to move it eventually, but not for now. That's good. Horses. We've got our first of many. Yay. This land is really tricky to get to. It's actually quite a good thing I'm taking the horsemen here. These things are going to have a lot more combat power. I mean, 46 at the moment. Oh yeah, because of course. That's not in hang on, that's not in range at all. I don't know why that's telling me that. Like at the moment, that's like, oh yes, plus 10. I guess it's because the horse is in range of the unit. Okay, fine. Well, anyway, like you can see, bam. This is going to be very, very strong. We'll be attacking with 55 strength on cities with horses. Warlord's Throne. Completed. Pingala into my captured capital, which has the population and more importantly is not going to be roasted by a volcano. How many cities has Greece got at the moment? Only 2. And that's one of them converted. Nice. Just need to build a shrine in another city, send a missionary across, and we'll have them totally converted as well. Oh look, Congo actually got themselves a great general. That's cool. It's not going to help them, but it's cool that they did that. And bam, right, almost got their capital sorted as well. Well, the horsemen are now beginning to arrive. We've got backup, we've got levied troops, we've got more horsemen on the way. I think we should be able to run through Congo pretty quickly. Maybe I should be sending a separate army now down towards Greece before they can get an effective defense together. I'm building a holy site there. I don't really know why I am. It's a bit of autopilot going on there. Oh, given the opportunity we've got here with a settler in the city and also the fact that I've got Crusade ready to go. Look, this horseman just goes 1 and then 56 strength. Bam. All right, let's see how quickly Congo can put together an effective defense, because if they can't, well, this is looking bad for them already. Well, not to spoil anything for you, but they did not form an effective defense quickly, so that city is taken. It is not loyal. It's only minus 3.9. I don't know what's going on with the graphic there, but the line is not showing properly, but I have a settler, and my horseman's now running in, and I think I can convert a city whilst at war, which is just even more Iriscore that I don't need, but I'll take it. Wall's gonna go up? No, this is Prince AI. They don't have walls. I just have a straight shot at their capital immediately, because of course I do. So I'm actually thinking about this now. If I'm going to win this game really quickly, I need science, because what I need to do is go writing and then into cartography so that I can actually go across the sea, because otherwise I'm not going to meet anyone else really that quickly. So let's focus now on building campuses, getting as much science as we can with our land. I don't really need many more troops, and just pushing my advantage from there. That's the idea. Let's see if this works. See if this pulls off in a nice direction. I tell you what, settling around here is going to be amazing. What also will be amazing is 1, 2. That's a big 9 population city. Will it stay fed? It will, which means Pingala, I love you. You've got a better place to be now. Look at that 9 pop city. Beautiful. It's even got a holy site. Why did you build a holy site? That's not helpful for you at all. That's just helping me with Crusade. Theology. This gives me scripture, which gives me way more production. We've even got an encampment here, which helps a lot as well. Bring my horsemen round. Only the one more city to take. It's already got Crusade on it. It's ready to go. It's so ready to be part of my nation. It's ridiculous. Hello, Bologna. Join in as well. Beautiful. Everyone wants to be part of my amazing nation. I can't blame them. It is amazing. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Soon it will be a little bit more Greek as well. Time to get some campuses up now. Yay! Build them everywhere we can. Some really good ones, actually. Will help with recorded history. Will help me get to Thebes soon as possible. Especially with Bologna. Any libraries we get in here will be hugely increasing my science per turn. Just remember this, 21 science per turn on turn 84. I know it doesn't seem very good to Prince, but I've, as I say, been focusing on taking people out. Attack. Congo should fall, I think, next turn. I'm also settling now. This has no fresh water, but if I settle on this tile, I'll have a ton of production, gold and culture, and I'll be able to work this tile immediately. So my economy will be boosted hugely, as well as a ton of era score. So tons more culture, tons more gold, and then we'll work on my housing in a second. that's kind of by the by. As expected, Greece did eventually get their act together, and they have got themselves the hoplites, but that's where Candy comes in. 340 gold is what I need. I reckon I might be able to convince Gorgo into trading here. Sometimes you can if you trade enough stuff, even though they've denounced you. Yeah, look at this, like 200 gold. So I'll take a bit of a hit on happiness for a second, but that means I can now make the levy. She has no envoys in here, so this is all totally fine. And now we can use these archers in order to attack the hoplites, which are by far the scariest units here. Is that it? Is that it? It is. Goodbye. It's just me and Gorgo now. You will not stand the test of time. I'm sure this is only good things for Gorgo's long-term health. I wouldn't worry about it at all. Great General. Amazing. All right, I need to bring you over to where the horsemen are as soon as possible. Move my army. No. I can lie to you all I want, because ultimately I'm the one that's about to kill you, so it doesn't really matter. It's like lying to your next meal, you know? What's the real issue with it? There's currency because of a trade route. We just got sailing as well. Right, keep going. Cartography in 4 turns. We need mathematics, shipbuilding, buttress, cartography. Buttress actually we could probably do. Building 2 harbors may be more tricky, but with the boosts as they are, we probably should focus on getting that one as well. Own 2 galleys is also something we probably could do. It's worth putting the production into this, especially in cities that aren't really giving us a huge amount of benefit. It's all about speed, all about science and speed. One thing I forgot to do was move Ibrahim over. I'm pulling him over to Hong Kong, so currently we don't have +10 on the actual cities themselves, but it's whether or not that's going to be important or not. Greece currently has a +3 intel opponent movement on me bonus, not because of a trade route, because they have an embassy with me. That means as soon as I go to war, I will effectively get +3 because the embassy is removed. With Crusade, that means we're going to 46 against 18. I might be able to kill the archer in one go here. Do we just go in, do some damage while we can? I think this is as good a time as any. So what I'm going to do is move the missionary first. Now, when I declare war, the missionary won't be blocked by zone of control, and I should be able to still, yep, here we go, convert whilst at war, give myself the era score. Beautiful. Now, the horseman can run into Crusade territory, do a really big chunk of damage on the archer. There we go. So this is now putting myself more in a position to get some good damage in. I got a nice Crusade archer hit there, pulling my warriors through. We'll have a bunch of units on Greece momentarily. So the hoplite did move out of the city in order to attack me. Well, if you want to do that, you're very welcome to. There's my second campus. Amazing. Watch my science start to grow now. We are building campuses everywhere. I'm then immediately putting the libraries down as well, because Bologna will give us extra scientist points, and nobody is going for scientist points. They are all mine. Don't mind me whilst I pillage all of your gold as well. If I can get the gold to buy more libraries, I'll be able to get to sea quicker. Now, can I pull the hoplite out? I think I very much can. Don't need to do too much damage to Corinth, not until Ibrahim is in place. Oh, they went and killed a barbarian instead of me. Oh, AI, never change. Never change. Pingala, I want to upgrade you. What do I want? I think I want culture first in order to get the other upgrade faster. So let's give that to you. Was on 28 per turn. Now I'm on 39. And we've got 1 attack, 2 attacks. That's a crusade attack. Warrior comes in for 3. We take the city. We don't lose population. And because of that, the city retains loyalty, which is wonderful. Now I can run this stuff through, pull the great general through, which is quicker than running them over manually. And Sparta can take just an obscene amount of damage in the first turn. I haven't even got Ibrahim in. I don't even need it. Have we just taken Greece out in a 2 turns? Oh, I love Prince difficulty. It's wonderful. Ah, Golden Age secure. If it wasn't before, it was a long time ago. All right, next question is, how many of the city-states do we want to keep alive? Which ones are useful and which ones are not? Faith is good. Once I get my upgraded government to tier 2, we can go monarchy and Grandmaster's Chapel, which will convert all of my faith into troops. Bologna and Cahokia are doing me good because I'm already suzerained with them. Hong Kong, Woolen. You know what? I'm gonna keep them. I was tempted to invade them, but I don't know if I actually gain much doing that. So instead, I'm just gonna convert a lot of them to my religion. We haven't built a temple yet. I've been waiting on the temple, but I'm now thinking if everyone follows my religion, then we can convert it, give ourselves extra faith or something along those lines. Yeah, let's do it. Whilst I've got the extra charges, we might as well use the faith. Also going to take this opportunity to change governments to a classical republic, a better peacetime government by far. Natural philosophy goes in. Don't need strategos anymore because we've taken over a couple of encampments. We're getting points now. Let's put maritime industries in and diplomatic league. The benefit of doing all this is that we're now building the galleys faster to get the boost for shipbuilding. We've done that fun thing by turn 91. There's no one else on my continent. The game would never know. We're going to meet people on a different land and I'll be like, yes, all of these cities, Istanbul, Kabasa, Niani, Sparta, these were all Ottoman cities. Always have been, always will be. Look at my science jump up there. 53 per turn. We just finished a library and another campus down in Niani. Just keep building infrastructure up. We've got another library on the way. We should now be getting, I believe, 4 scientist points per turn. That'll start stacking up very nicely. We've sort of run out of land already. I'm not going to let the barbarians push me around, so we'll go and see if we can fight them off. But yeah, as suspected, we will have to leave this island and get out to sea in order to find and dismantle the rest of the AI. Perhaps to optimize this fully, maybe we should have leaned on science a little earlier, but it's still okay. We are still very much producing it at a great nick, so I'm not too worried. Whether or not a beeline into education would help here, but I don't think it does. Yeah, the time it takes to get universities, I might as well just go straight to cartography. Oh, it's a big old fire around here. Let's not talk about that. Let's just assume that everything is a-okay. So Woolen needs a galley, Hong Kong, Nazca both need religious conversion, and then an Eureka for engineering. Is that walls? Ancient walls. Yeah, was I building that somewhere? I feel like I was building walls somewhere. I think I might have got distracted on that one. Let's build it in my capital. That means we'll be able to end the age having completed every single envoy quest, which means we should get maximum control of all of the city-states on my island without really needing to do much else. Look how many barb camps I'm killing. I've got this huge army and there's nothing else to do with it, so I'm just throwing them around in every direction. It's wonderful. Pingala, there is researcher in my 9 population Pingala city, as you can see. It's a 66 science per turn now, and I'm actually going to get shipbuilding before I have 2 galleys. I've been desperately trying to work on this boost, but I am not going to get there in time, seemingly. Not unless I spend a couple turns researching something different, which I could do. There's no need to. Hang on, if I... Ooh, let's just see what's being worked. No. Swap. Next turn I can chop this out. Maybe I'll finish that galley, and if I do, I'll buy one, just for extra speed. Classical era or later wonder. Ah, that's something I was going to do. You're saying that even in my best city, that's going to take 14 turns. I'll only save. No, I might as well. I'm just burning through. It's the harbors. Harbors are the one that I really need to build at a faster rate. There's no way I'm going to build them quick enough. Okay, we're researching this the hard way. Oh, maybe we'll get a medieval tech boost that'll be quite useful. I don't know. We'll see. Chop out 1 galley. Good. Okay, we have at least 1 thing that can go into the sea now. Excellent. Next time we'll be able to chop that out as well. Time to convert my religion or improve it. Something here that'll help us, no doubt. Let's chop out this galley. There is shipbuilding. All right, buttress, cartography, evangelizing belief. I think I saw we had about 46 citizens that followed, so we could get 9 science per turn, or we could get the gold. I think I'm going to go for the science. Let's just beeline and knuckle down on something that'll be really good. Okay, 12 per turn, that's better. 82 science. I've quadrupled our science per turn within about 17 turns. I mean, admittedly I had none before this point, but that's still pretty good. Hong Kong, so just engineering, and we are working on that wall. Excellent. Feudalism. Oh goodness. Extra builders are always appreciated, but I'm thinking conscription might also be fairly handy here. No, let's go for serfdom. I like extra builder charges. Always goes down well. My first scientist, we're up to 10.3 points per turn. Amazing. We're going to pick up a scientist every 6 turns. I might actually get all of them before we leave the era, which is an incredible thing. Now, will I get lucky? Will I get the buttress boost? I could also get aqueduct or the castle boost. So it's a 1 in 3 chance. Let's see if it goes. No, military engineering. Alas, I would have been good to get that boost, but what can you do? I keep thinking that I'm finding these random passageways across the coast, but no, sometimes the map does give you them. Very rarely, but sometimes it does. Oh well, maybe one day. One day we'll find a way across. We are currently 11 turns away from being able to move across the ocean. Then it's just a case of going to find the enemy and introduce ourselves to them softly, maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah, great writer. Yay! Where does the great... Oh, over here. Oh, we've got an amphitheater. That'll be why. Yay! Oh my lord, there's so many barbs over here. Okay, this was a mistake. We need to pull back to the defense of my own lands. This is not going to work to clear this island of barbs. Yeah, that is the only problem about exterminating everyone on an island is you end up with all of the barbarians. Like all of them. There is so much fire on this continent. Blimey, he keeps setting all of these fires. Is it the barbarians? Is it the volcano? Is it actually Cahokia this whole time? I mean, you're profiting from them, I'm just saying. Yep, my galley just got incinerated immediately there. Never mind. Buttress. We are the first into the medieval era. That's always a good sign. And now cartography. We're going to get that boost because behind the scenes, I have been building harbors and chopping forests out in order to get these going as quick as possible. So I'm hoping we should get this done nice and quickly. In fact, let's put veterancy in just to make sure that the chops are doubly effective. Consolidating my grip upon me city-states as well. Woolen, you join me first. And we'll get Hong Kong and how many turns? 4 turns or so? Lovely. One thing I will do as well is just improve my religion a second time because one of the promotions that's still available, which is a really good one, is the one that eliminates all movement penalty. If I do want to get a sneaky religious victory, that would be a very handy thing to do. Now, why would I be talking about a religious victory, you ask? Well, there's only 3 of us left in the game. So if I was to kill another one, say, then there'd only be 2 people left in the game. And, well, much easier religious victory if no one is there to stop you. There's a harbor and there's a harbor. There's a cartography boost. 4 turns now. We can get out to sea. Renaissance era tech. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Oh, and of course I took Crusade. I can't get back to the building I need. Well, in that case, I'm going to take a mosque because now I can make 6 charge units, which would be very, very handy once the mosque is finished. So do I even want to? No, we're going to campus research grant. Or am I? No, more troops. More troops. Nice fast ones, like horsemen. Etmananki built in the capital. 2 signs of more production on all marsh tiles. They are scattered around my empire, and I was thinking, just a burst of science really helps me to push over the line into the Renaissance era techs. There's a weird space around universities where tech can be quite difficult to get, and Etmananki, well, that really, really helps with that, which is up to 98. It's another 6 science. I think a lot of the marsh was down here, yeah. We'll grow into a lot of the rest of it. Libraries provide +1 science, builds an instant library. Was I building a campus anyway? Yes, I was in Sparta. All right, we'll wait and pop you into Sparta when we're done. We are going to get the next scientist in 6 turns. It would have been useful to have you earlier with Celestial Navigation, but never mind. So we actually will get all of the scientists. That's mad. I love that. And here we go. Renaissance era with cartography. We have been released upon the world. There's no point now going for industrialization, square rigging. None of that's going to help me with my invasion. What will help me with is engineering, swordsman, apprenticeship, and then we'll work from there. Well, there may be barbarians, but now I can get to see we care not for barbarians. Quick, everyone, find the new world. This may take some time, so just keep sailing in this direction until you find something. Divine right. All I need is 2 temples, and I've almost got those. Excellent. Go on. Find me some land. I want to be able to say, land ahoy. Actually, it looks like there might be some land down there. 10 population city in Kabasa. Pingala grows stronger and stronger. Might also be some land in this direction as well. Barbarian galley is going to be a bit annoying, though. This is where I wish I had more boats, but there's no cities on this side of the map for me to build them from. Hence why I'm sending so many of my armed units in this direction. To unlock knights and then coursers. Both of those are very quick, very powerful units that with Crusade could run over the enemy pretty quickly. I am now starting to build missionaries, 6 charge missionaries before the classical era ends, sending them across with me. We always like Crusade. Crusade is always good fun, especially so in this case. Another campus complete, another library complete, 110 science per turn. Beautiful. Engineering, mathematics, celestial navigation. I don't think this scientist is going to do anything. Nope, absolutely useless, but we can get another few classical and medieval era boosts, which again is going to do nothing. Oh my lord, science is coming in way too late. Yerevan. That looks like Vietnam. Now, Vietnam is a difficult one to invade. However, Yerevan would be a very good staging point, and I've already got a missionary kind of in this rough direction. How much is Bologna? 420 gold. I reckon if we seize control of all these swordsmen, send them over in this direction, this could be very handy, you know? Good that we've finally at least found our next target target. You can see the map. We're just closing in on all sides. We'll get there eventually. Or I use this city as a place for Ibrahim, but he will just get shunted out. No, let's take the city over. I think that's the better option for me, I think. Oh, landing my missionary may prove tricky, but I reckon we can do that. The medieval era, named because it was an evil time for those that came across Ursa Ryan. Monarchy time as well. So with conscription in, we're going to save up some of these policies for that beautiful time where I can upgrade my troops on the cheap. That would be nice. Okay, that's what my government looks like just for a second. Put charismatic leader in as well. Castles were boosted just in the nick of time. Look at that. And in this golden age, I will continue to spread. I think we're going to continue to spread our religion because that's going to be very, very handy. We just need to figure out who has the religion. They both have a religion. Okay. Well, that's both good and bad. It's bad in the sense that it's annoying for me. It's good in the sense that they should be building holy sites, and we can use that later. Vietnam. Hello. Welcome. Honor to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. Would you like some luxuries? I will take like all of your money. There you go. This will fund me nicely for a few turns. Excellent. And Bologna. I'm going to borrow that military. Thank you. Who is this? Gaul? Yes. Gaul is the other target. Oh no. Two very defensive people. Looks like there's been a flood or something here unless you're at war. No, they haven't met each other. Unbelievable. Okay, what army is going to be useful in that situation? I reckon Hong Kong. Let's send you over now. Perfect. Just massive levied armies. That's what I'm using today. I think the Barbary Corsair probably isn't going to help me. It depends on how many cities are on the coast, but maybe not many. Gaul likes the fact that I have so many troops. Vietnam hates the fact that I'm in a golden age. And now, we get to vote. I'll culture bomb, and I'd love it if my religion was stronger. I don't think that'll go through. Oh, it did go through. That's hilarious. AI does not know what's going on. 40 strength in Gaul. They appear to have man at arms, I think, already. That's kind of understandable and expected for Gaul. Pereslav. He's not controlled by anybody. Oh, interesting. All right. Let's send diplomatic league over there. Let's put professional army in with retinues. And I'm going to move Ibrahim to Preslav because, again, the range. It's all about the range. We could attack straight into Vietnam City from Preslav, which is exactly what we want. We're landing on the island from two different sides. I'm just going to ask for their open borders briefly. That's quite expensive. How about this instead? Yeah, perfect. Right. Now I can land my troops in Vietnam's territory. Oh, circumnavigate the globe. And we can work out where the best place to attack will be. Okay, I think this great scientist is likely to be useless. It is. Hildegard, however, will give me a ton of science from the adjacency of my holy site. Amazing. Trebuchet. That'll be handy. Then education. I tell you what, we are teching up fast. Oh, well, that's a gift. There is a barbarian settler right by Gaul's territory, right by Lake Retba. I mean, honestly. Oh, and now I've got a footprint. Because I've got candy. Of course, I have a relic now. Okay. Right. I need to make sure that this city is converted to my religion, and then this will be the staging point for my attack on Gaul, which will be quite handy. Oh, sorry, Candy. I think I left all their units on this little island. My levy ran out. They're like, we want to go home. And I'm like, where's home? I've forgotten. I do apologize. Never mind. You're just island people now. That's okay. What's the quest for Preslav? Religious conversion. Interesting. There's a scenario here where I can convert Preslav fairly easily. Obviously, everything is slightly far away, which is really annoying. But then I could use Preslav and their army, which I do kind of like the idea of. Barbarians are just raiding into Gaul right now. Quite brutal to see. No wonder they want to be friends with me. They're like, please, Ursa, come and save me from myself. That's who you're saving me from now. Vietnam has 24 population and no walls in any of their cities. Why would you? Life has been peaceful, been wonderful. It's been lovely. Everything has been tranquil until Ursa showed up, that is. We're now up to education. Over to gunpowder. I don't have any Niter coming in at the moment, but Janissaries are just the best units. And if I start making those, I mean, the AI won't have a chance. Oh, are these walls? Are these walls? I don't know if I can allow that, Vietnam. I really don't. Move all of my troops around. Still getting good visibility. Here's pyramids. That's very nice, isn't it? My city next to Gaul. It's a fair city in Colombia. And it'll be a good spawning point for the Grandmaster's Chapel, which, speaking of, is some project that is on the way very soon. I'm just building Oracle. It'll help me just to get a lot more very important infrastructure in to my capital. There is the oracle. Patronage of great people costs 25% less faith. That's really quite handy. I've got a lot of great people that we can be purchasing should we need to at any point. I am saving, of course, on that faith just in case Grandmaster's Chapel provides me with something rather tasty. But thinking about my movement here and the fact that Vietnam is in a normal age, yes, I think we can actually introduce ourselves with a bang in this area. All of these cities are within range of Preslav, which is pretty cool. We've got more troops on the way. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, it is a bit of a surprise. We had such a good trade deal going. I'm going to lose, a lot of gold per turn, but that's why I asked for so much of it up front, you know? I'm just sneaky like that. 1, 2, 3 attacks and we're in. We take the city, we keep all the population. It's only minus 4.6, so we're actually gaining enough loyalty to keep it alive for 11 turns. And we'll get a governor next turn, which will help that even more. Here come the reinforcements. Best bet is that none of them are my troops, so I really care not for them. Mega colossal eruptions, ignore that. It's fine. We have our unique boat now, should we need it. And, well, it is tempting. However, professional army is also quite tempting as well. Just check this great general. He provides it to medieval era units. Now, what does a course account as? Medieval. Amazing. Right. New general. Over here you come. And then we're going to go 1 upgrade, 2 upgrade, 3 upgrades. Suddenly, these troops are a lot more frightening. What are you going to do, eh? You going to try and fight all these back? Didn't think so. I'm also going to pop down the wonderful Victor, just to keep the city loyal. No, Gaul. We'll come to you in time. Don't let the AI bully you into attacking earlier than you're ready, you know? Right, move across. I reckon we can get our courses in and make another almost instantaneous attack to take the city. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I didn't even need the third. That was quick. Any of these cities have a holy site? No, not yet. All right. Get a good conversion in as soon as we can. Oh, that barb galley is going to be annoying. Please, can you back off? Gunpowder. So I do have some niter coming in per turn. Give it a couple of turns and I'll be able to forward my first Janissary. 7 turns until Grandmaster's Chapel as well. That's kind of the ticking clock to having this game, well, not over, but it will be substantially easier at that point. Bam. There's the third city. This city has a holy site. So let's convert this one. It'll be a good base for me. Tell you what, if I can take this barb camp out right next to Gaul, that'll make me feel a little bit better. Please let me take this out. Thank you. Okay, I can't spread my religion to Gaul because there are so many barbarians running around their land. They're just going to kill my missionary immediately. It's very frustrating. But I've got this city at the back, so that's good. I can produce some pretty epic units from that thing. And Gaul only has 2 cities. That's the other good thing to know. I don't need much strength to win this one out. We're earning great general points from our kills with units as well. That's something that adds up pretty quickly. Bam, my religion has now also converted in this city, which is great. Hello, Preslav. Can I have your assistance in this matter? I can? Brilliant. I guess I'll levy all of your troops and bring them to the front line. Depredation on the Corsa. And here's Vietnam's capital. Oh, my lord, 50 strength. Wow, okay. It's a priority then to get the Grandmaster's Chapel sorted, which I will, luckily, once I get a single chop, which we'll do now. Then can use this city to provide me everything I need. However, I need a bit of gold in order to get a battering ram. Sort of walls of these ancient, no, siege tower. 400 gold is what I need. Fine. Okay, so I need to go and find mines like Yerevan has. So I'll head over in this direction now and kill the trader. Yes, lovely. Gaul has a crossbow. That's well worth keeping an eye on. Gonna have to get a good couple of hits on that before we can take that on, but it's all good. Oh no, who am I to stop my spreading of religion? Oh wait, I could stop it at any time. I just don't want to. Extra science in my capital. Watch this. Bam. Holy site is now worth 16 production, 16 faith, 16 science. It's a good collection of things, but it will get even better. Don't worry about that. Oh no, I'm being denounced by Gaul. What a shame. Okay, now there's going to be quite a fun little turn because we are going to unlock the Grandmaster's Chapel, and now we can find, say, this city with barracks and pray in a Janissary for only 240 faith, which is ridiculously cheap. I can also now buy a siege tower. I mean, look at that strength. Oh, that's so good. All right, I'm going to just throw everything in on this front line first. We'll sort this one out, then we'll go for the other one. Here's a merchant. Wow, I'm getting loads of great people. Actually, I can use the merchant quite deliberately to go and pick up more sources of niter. The more I get, the more Janissaries I can have. One of the other other things we can do is buy ourselves a trebuchet with a promotion. Look at that, it's handy. I think I'm going to take this opportunity whilst Gaul only has a single crossbow to also go to war with them. Going to be difficult to get a kill, but first on that, it will be to take down this encampment. This thing is stopping me from getting in and can be destroyed pretty quickly. Right now, we can go in on the major city. Okay, their crossbow is in their capital right now. No worries, maybe I can lure it out with that missionary. And comes the siege tower. Now, let's see how powerful these Janissaries really are. Oh wait, 70 strength with my ability. Bam. No more encampment for you. Well, time to come in and pillage everything I can. It truly is the only thing that I can do. I'm forced. Now I can move my missionaries in and see if we can crusade their capital. I don't think we're going to need many more troops in this area, are we? Just realized that Gaul has stolen Hong Kong. How did you do that? It's unfair. Oh, don't make me kill my own city-states. Look at all these archers. Oh, I was actually moving them all over very slowly. It's quite clever from them, actually. They intercepted those troops. All right, now move in the siege tower. This Corsair needs to come around and heal if possible. Excellent. Now you go to there, you go to there, and I still haven't actually given these units their promotions, but they're going to attack anyway, and the city is on 4 health. Cool. You know what? I think we can do that. Vietnam is out. All right, Gaul is being more annoying, but that's mainly because I didn't really bring any troops to the front line at all. But now I can. Well, let's send reinforcements over to the Gaul line. I think a bunch of coursers sent in that general direction are going to be lovely. And it's going to use Marcus to buy tiles in their general direction. Just to pave the way. Now let's move over my beautiful governor to this city that I made a little while ago, and the net closes. Cavalry will help with this a lot. I wonder if this one missionary is going to be enough to get the religious victory. I don't think it is, but it is relatively amusing nonetheless. Can I kill that barb camp? Nope. Okay, the barbs are actually proving more resistance for me than Vietnam's troops, but we won't judge too hard. So rather than going for Gaul's capital directly, which I am doing to be fair, but is taking some time, the horsemen are gathering around the Crusade city. 1 turn before I get the extra strength, but I don't even need the extra strength. Look at that. Bam. It's mine. Now I can upgrade my troops and we can just regather ourselves. Reformed Church. Well, first of all, let's just see if this last charge does it for me. It would, but it wouldn't convert the city. So what I'm actually going to do is get rid of retinues. I'm not really using it right now, and instead put in Wars of Religion, because that gives me +4 combat strength. I can also Oligarchic Legacy just in case I need it. I'm unlikely to need it, but there's a Corsair, here's a Corsair, and of Corsair, they are going to attack. Yeah, that's pretty strong. There was probably a way of winning this turn. If I'd moved maybe, the Spearmen wouldn't really have had the damage needed. Last throw of the dice for Gaul. They did actually kill my Spearman that was sieging the city for this entire time. But on turn 132, we have a domination victory on Prince difficulty, which, to be honest, it's not the victory that's the exciting thing. It's the speed of which we did it. And as I remind you, what I want to see from you, dear audience, is a faster victory than that. I got a turn 132 first try. What can you do? Can you beat Ursa? Can you go faster? I want to see it. I want to see evidence of it. Come over to the Discord and show me. Ah, yes, the sweet victory screen. You really can see the difference with the AI when it comes to what they throw at you on Prince, and in some ways it's actually harder because the AI doesn't actually put as many cities out. If I'd done that on Deity, I would have had twice the number of cities because I would have been conquering people on 5 or 6 cities, not 2 or 3. But then they also would have had walls and troops. So, Neville Chamberlain, peace in our time. Yeah. Oh dear. Buildings constructed, a lot. Cities captured, a lot. Cities founded. You can see I actually drew on 4. This just shows you how slow Prince is at settling. Great people, most of them. Culture, I took the lead on turn, what was that, 85? Faith, I was in the lead from turn 30. Again, it shows you on Prince, the AI doesn't have any sort of head start. Science, I took over on turn 70. Score, I took over. I was actually winning on turn 10. That's unbelievable. Units killed, a lot. Units lost. I did rush towards the end of the game here. Yeah, I lost 12 or 13. I was throwing units around, and then wonders constructed. Only the 2. Perhaps I underestimated you before. Well, I apologize, Gaul. There we go. Look, and this is what I mean. Only 2 cities from Gaul, 4 from Vietnam, 2 from Greece, 3 from Congo, and 2 from Mali. So I would have had at least 28, 29 cities if I'd done this on Deity, and I would have way higher scores than I had. I definitely ignored science units for a long time in order to just get the rush on. Overall though, that was good fun. That was a really nice change of pace. Very different sort of game, and any game where I get to play the Ottomans, they are one of my favorite civs. I do love playing them. I didn't even really use the Corsair of a Grand Bazaar this game, which is strange, but I mean, Janissary, you saw how ridiculously strong that is. It's the ability to say, right, Wulin, I want to attack that city. So I can just Grandmaster's Chapel for 240 faith, a unit that comes with a promotion and is already attacking with 64 strength, 74 with Crusade, 84 with the Saraska. Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. I love them to bits. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you wouldn't mind doing me the usual, like the video, subscribe to the channel, help me defeat the algorithm, and until next time, turn 132. Can you beat it? Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, MTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Sharky Bates, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Mr. Awesome, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluke 79, The Nickerman, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!